All right, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
I've got, I should probably put you in
The title.
yeah. Whoop. Hold on. God dang it. All right, there we go. We're up. We're running. We're going.
All right.
I did forget, though, to move the chat over, so I'll do that now. Whoop.
Still not seeing the channel in my app yet. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you know how it is. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
Does it look right?
Yeah.
All right.
You're looking good.
I think we're all set here. So we'll jump into whichever one of these wants to fire first. It looks like there's a bit of a race here. Hey, guys. Hey, pharmacist. Cars, my day was good. I did the constructed resources set review. And, well, that was about it. And my buddy Woodrow is with us. I just updated the title so that would show. Hey, Woody.
Hey, what's up?
Looks like we're going to get in a 6222 here, potentially. It's at 3 needed, and the 84 is at 5. And, you know, these ones don't fire super fast, so I usually just jump in the first of those two. All right, it's at 2. Let's get in. Whoop. All right, we're in. Can you see the chat now, Woody?
I can. Yep.
Well, why don't you respond to them then?
Oh, well, yeah, I will do that verbally. How's it going? Yeah, it's actually so much better with an iPad in front of me because I really can't when you screen share I can't read the font.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. That is better. I mean, you could also just open up the chat in your.
yeah, it just lags me so much. I always get like a pretty bad delay on what you're saying to me.
No, that's bad
So,
then. Yeah, no, you got
yeah.
it.
So what was the idea behind not covering Montreal? Do you know?
Talk to you about that another time.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh,
Here's a
Predator.
nice one. So I like a Predator, a Blinding Soul Eater, or an Etched Monstrosity here. I like all three of these a lot. I think I'm gonna go for the big boy.
You like Monstrosity?
You know, I do. I end up in 5-color, like 3/4 of the time anyway.
More than 3/4.
7/8 of the time anyway.
Yeah.
And the card's just super solid. Like, it's bigger than basically everything else on the ground. It's certainly
Yeah.
for 5 mana. I don't know.
He'll-
I
he'll-
can see
he'll-
anything here, but
If you go into Infinity, like he can just kind of go in, like he doesn't, it keeps you a little bit open, right?
yeah,
You
well,
don't
that's
have to be in five colors to make him good.
exactly. You don't at all. You just play him. He just gets just put in any old deck and he goes. That's what I really like about him. That said, I think Kozilek's Predator's a little higher on power level.
Is that a foil too?
No, the foil. Oh, the foil's a Predator. Yeah. Oh man, it makes little foil Predators too.
Oh man.
That's tough to pass. Whatever. I'm taking the Monstrosity here. We're going big or going home. Yes. Yes.
Oh man.
We
That
got
would have
sh-
made Predator.
We
That
got
would have made
Ship the
Predator
Truth.
a little bit better of a pick. Yeah, but
Yeah. It would have been way better. I mean, if you would have told me I was going to get Ship the Truth, I would have snapped up the Predator, but whatever. I don't care. As long as we have the truth, nothing can go wrong. I still like Wrecking Ball. I'm just
Yeah.
a junkie. I mean, I can't help myself.
yeah. When you have a set that's powerful, you just always want to take like the best card. It's like you're
Yeah.
staying open early, and then you just end up playing everything anyways.
Yeah, it's funny. I was saying it on the stream the other night, and I realized what my thought process is. Because you know me, like I try to stay open in most formats. Like I don't force anything, but in fact, you could accuse me of forcing 5-color in this format because I do play it almost every time. But what I realized is that I'm not actually forcing it. I'm actually just staying open.
Right.
And I'm staying open enough to take all the cards that that I know I want. And the thing is, like right
Like,
here, what would
Burst
do you
Lightning is
like,
pretty
Burst
good.
or Bobble? I like Burst.
I like Burst.
I do too.
Yeah.
Bobble is the thing we need to pick up, but Burst Lightning's a premium card, so we can take it.
Right.
Ooh, Nameless. I like Nameless over Rebirth here. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
See that?
go
Like
ahead.
right now, like
Mhm.
like we could just be Black Red Bloodthirst if we wanted to, like super easily.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, no, because we're like contractually obligated to not cut.
I suppose so. Drone or Half Truth.
I See, I actually like drone here.
Yeah, they come around really late is the thing, but
I know they come around like we could wheel this one. It's definitely possible. The thing is, I actually am not a big fan of Half Truth. It's just so not the same thing, you know?
Right.
I'm going with the old gut here. All right, what do we like here?
Well, if we're planning on being base green to go all the colors, we probably want to take Cruel Turf, right? Otherwise, it's Grim Affliction.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Grim Affliction would be better if we were just trying to go Black Red Bloodthirst, which we don't really have a lot of those types of cards yet. But
yeah, the weather has been crazy here. Zlubars, crazy.
It's hot, and I'm from Alaska, so it's just like death for me.
Did you see what Thoughtseize asked you? And by the way, you gotta love that name. It's Thoughtseize, not Seize, but like how people think what we're saying when we say Thoughtseize.
Like besties?
Yeah, like besties, like Thoughtseize. I think I'm about taking Sylvan Bounty here.
No, my last name is not Wilson, by the way.
Do you have any? Do you think repeal or anything?
I like Bounty. None of the other stuff is high impact enough to veer off. We don't look like we're going to be in the tokens deck. Like,
yeah, we'll take tokens cards if we see them, right? I mean, it's like that's the funny part is that, like the green ones, like Scatter the Seed, sure, run it, you know.
Right.
Am I muted? I can turn it up a little bit. Hold on a minute. Let me.
You're not muted for me, but I'm talking to you in Skype.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I turned it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, well, mono map aggro it is.
Sure.
Right.
I think. Yeah.
Like we don't have any. We don't have much on the lines of fixing yet, so.
Yeah, there's just like almost no chance that we play it. Dragon Soul Knight can be a good thing in a 5-color deck.
You have not been watching the stream lately. we played mono map aggro 2 times in a row, meaning we played it. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, we had mixed results with our aggro, our map aggro deck. Obviously, it wasn't actual aggro, but yeah, Pharmacist, you were the one that came up with it, right? I think Pharmacist Judge was the one that said it. Mono map aggro.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we'll ask them. They're in the chat here. Oh, refreshing worked. Good.
Who was when we were down in Vegas? Who was the guy that you knew that was telling us about this seal pool where he kept casting Uluma or Emrakul? Remember he had like Eye of Ugin. I wonder if he ran map in that deck.
Who was it?
I think it was the guy that you had open a foil Goyf during the promo thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
And then he came back with later.
That was so sick too.
Yeah, he said that he cast Emrakul 3 times during the Swiss.
That's right. I forgot about that. He did say that.
That would have been a good deck for map because he had
Franco.
like 3.
That's my dog. That guy.
He had like 3 temples and an Eye of Ugin. Search stuff up. I think is what he was saying.
Take a foil, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that in the chat? By the way, the video that Woodrow's talking about, it was sick. I actually didn't find it.
I didn't. I actually never watched it myself.
I'll find a link, and you can see the end of it. What is it? We called it Table Talk.
I guess I kind of spoiled the ending. But...
Oh yeah, that's fine. You like Rioters or Deus here?
I think Rioters. I think there's a better chance that we run like Calling Deus goes in kind of a niche deck, and like we're almost guaranteed to see another one somewhere late in a pack.
Yeah, Thoughtseize, it wasn't staged. It wasn't staged at all. It was insane to actually be there for it too. Oh, I found it. It was plain.
Have you opened any Goyfs on stream? Somebody's asking.
No, I don't think I have. I've only opened, I think, 2 since I've been.
I still have that stupid foil Goyf from MM1. I turned down an offer for 185 tickets when it first came out. I was like, this thing is going nowhere but up.
It's going to the sky.
It's now worth 55 tickets.
Poor Woodrow. Well, now it is going to go up.
I refuse to sell it.
No, now you're stuck with it for life. Excuse me.
It's so old that it transferred over from the old client. Like I had it in my collection in the old client.
That's great. Lessons learned by Woodrow. You know, he takes these for the team, you guys. You got to thank Woody for this sacrifice that he's made for you.
Got 185 tickets. You know how many drafts that is? That's that's a lot of drafts.
Yeah, you maybe could have done better to sell it at 185. I think it'll go up again to 100 or something, though.
Yeah.
The weird thing is that the foil prices have gotten kind of weird. By the way, did you see that we got a Gnarlid pack?
I didn't see that.
Literal last pick.
Bestial Menace?
Yeah, I like that card. Also, Blinding Soul Eater jumps out to me. Another Burst Lightning and Narco. Is it just Menace? I mean, Menace is probably the most powerful of these cards, right?
Yeah, I think that Menace is good enough that we don't have to necessarily go into a fourth color yet, because we could just be like a Jundi, like green-red deck. Like, what if we get like a Savage Twister? We could just be a...
Oh, God, don't...
You know, a beats deck.
I'm dreaming now. All right, we'll take the Menace. I like that.
Hello, James. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going, James?
This kind of sucks. You'd probably just take Tribal Flames here?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm just taking the Tribal.
Alexic, I am Marsh's basketball coach.
Hey, Jen. Whom is Woodrow? What's Days Undoing?
That's the new Time Twister. You know.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's any candidates for it, Thoughtseize.
That card,
Damn.
I
I like a Burst Lightning over an Artisan. That's my thought process. Where are you at on this pack? Yeah. There's also a Sphere and something else, but
yeah, we don't really have much in the way of ramp, and it's like pretty hard to cast. Like, significantly harder than a Crusher. Almost is better in this deck because it's just, you know, because we're just not ramping that much.
We will be. Wait for it. When we get to panic last pack and start just like first picking whatever.
You take an Alloy Mirror?
Yeah, you know what? I don't. Snipe? It's either that or Snipe. Yeah. So I'm not sure how many colors we're going to end up being. There is a chance that we're Jund. For me, I'm like, why? Like, if we're going to be 3 colors, we may as well be 4 or even 5. It opens up like this thing, and there might be other cards that we get later.
Yeah, I mean the why
but we
right
just don't
now
have any fixing.
We just don't have any fixing.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Mirror. It's a safer pick. It's a weak pick as a human being, but it's safer.
Sign of the Wild's not that good in this deck, right?
It's mediocre, yeah.
It's probably the best card, though.
Probably is, yeah. Ugh. All right, fine. These packs have not been very good, though, I don't think for anybody, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't see an archetype where we'd just be crushing it right now, you know, if we had gone a different direction.
Patrick says it's a coward's pick. And he's not wrong. But it is, I think, correct, because we are woefully low on fixing at the moment. All right. Another Tribal or a Rakdos Carnarium? I like the Carnarium here.
Yeah, because we have Wrecking Ball and Nameless.
Yeah, Nameless, sure. Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
That kind of sets us up for our colors, too. Yeah, Cowardice is often the correct choice. Yeah, sometimes it's not correct to block a warrior, you know?
It is correct.
I got to show that card to Adam, by the way. He hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, the cowards can't block warriors.
Correct? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Kenji?
Hey, Kenji.
All right. So, do we like Kathy or Sphere here? Are we in panic mode on Spheres, or can we just still take decent cards, or even Scavenger Drake if we want?
I think I would just take Kathy. I mean, we don't like. Only Etched
Yeah.
Monstrosity is pulling us into wanting
Yeah,
colors that
we're
aren't done.
still not another colors. What is going on here? Oh yeah, Kenji's the nut. Boldwind Intimidator, thank you. Thrun the last troll. Goyf Lottery one time. Look at the chat. That's great. Oh crap, Agony Warp. Alright, well we're in blue now.
Yeah.
Could Crusher also.
Yeah.
We got a lot of removal. We got Burst, Nameless Inversion, Tribal Flames.
Yeah, I actually kind of like just... Yeah, we've got a lot of removal. I kind of like just picking Crusher.
Alright, I'll take Crusher.
Man, Marsh, you'd be so mad at me. So, after the PPTQ, I was so depressed. And
what did you do? Did you open up a bunch of packs?
I opened up 3 boxes that I won.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
It was Dragon's favorite.
Oh, I hate you.
I didn't think anybody wanted to draft it with me anyways.
Oh, whatever. That's just an excuse. Wow.
Yeah, and then there was just all these wrappers on the floor, and I was even more sad at the
You
end.
just looked down at the wrappers in shame?
Edmund liked it though.
You are completely unbelievable just as a human.
That draft format was so unfun. What was going on here?
What's up, Lee?
Lee?
Well, I just said hi to Lee. He's in the chat.
Oh. Hey, Lee.
I have to leave this up for how many packs did you do?
Well,
Over 100?
So, yeah,
108?
32 times 3, yeah.
It's 36 in a pack.
Oh, was it 36 in a pack?
Yeah,
Jeez.
you friggin' monster.
Didn't get anything good either.
God, that's at least some justice.
I guess I got an Ugin.
You owe it to me now. It's my Ugin. Who's calling in? My buddy Woodrow is, Patrick. All right, we got
Artisan
Kozil.
came back.
Yeah, Artisan came back. Boosh.
You don't want to pick Guile here? And...
Yeah, just move in. God, I can't believe what a bad person you are.
Yeah.
You seem like such a good guy.
I just, God,
Just goes to show
format. I was just so mad at the format, I just refused to draft it after that. I was very tilted.
All right, so what do we need here? We need to fill out our creatures, and we need some damn ramp spells.
Yeah, we need some Rampant Gross. An Ever-Flowing Chalice would even be pretty good in this deck now.
Actually, it would be. Yeah, that's a good point. We've got some decent color fixing with the bounty and the map to go get 2 different what's it called?
Right.
But we could really use some ramp here.
What we really need is a Savage Twister. That's what this deck wants more than anything.
Oh yeah. Savage Twister plus the Truth is unreal.
I Savage Twistered at the GP in my draft pod and wiped the board, leaving a 9/9.
I love that play. That's sick. So I have it narrowed down to Fiery Fall and Agony Warp here. What are you seeing?
Fiery Fall. Yeah, I like that.
Nothing else is jumping out.
No. I mean, I don't think. Yeah, because we're obviously not double black for Outcast. That card used to be so sweet. Like I always think of it as a really high pick, but I guess it's not really in this format.
No, it's not. It's weird. I think of it that way too.
You like Coatl or
Arrest? I mean, I like Arrest. Another Fiery Fall wouldn't be the worst either. I wouldn't mind picking up one more removal spell, but the Fiery Falls kind of count, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not really ramping at all, though. Like, they're pretty much just fixing.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of, like, it would be really, really nice to be able to activate Etched Monstrosity if we can.
Yeah, we've got the Alloy Mirror, and we're in 4 colors right now. It's not literally off the table, but...
To just put up lanes in.
Hey, James. Yeah. No, just use the Alloy Mirror for white and then everything else, because we're going to make blue mana, one way or another.
If it's a foregone conclusion that we're going to play white, do you like Arrest better than
I do,
Waddle?
and I'm going to take it. Damn! Look at this pack.
Jeez, that's a lot of.
God.
We just take Dismember, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over Mortar Pod, Scatter the Seeds, Nameless Inversion. Holy crap! And even a Dimir Aqueduct is something I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
Yes.
Did it.
He came back to us. If you love something,
you set it free. All right, here's an interesting one. Blinding. Actually, this isn't interesting. It's just Etched Oracle, right? Like, we have infinite removal. Blinding Soul Eater doesn't add much. We might not even actually be in white. And Etched Oracle is like card draw, which is something that we really are interested in.
Yeah, I like it better than...
Yeah. At first I thought, a removal spell or a card draw-ish, whatever, but it's actually just not close.
Yeah, our removal is pretty off the chain.
Our removal is absurd.
We'll get a Narcolepsy now if we want.
Yeah, we've already got one, too, so that would be Narcolepsy number 2.
Yeah, better than Crusher number 2. Really.
I think so. And Sigil Blessing's not really a thing.
Because we're running Artisan, too. Like, I'd rather have just the 2. You
like Kathy? So I like a Kathy or a Simic Growth Chamber. I don't know that we want to run all 3 of these bounce lands, though.
Yeah, they're pretty... I would run 3 pretty easily if I was running Artisan and Kozilek. Yeah.
Kenji's getting you.
Oh, what did he say? Some barn?
Yeah, that's you. Oh. Some random barn, indeed.
What's a barn? Is that a...
Barnacle. Barn. You're a barn.
Oh, man, is there like...
You don't know what a barn is?
Am I so old that there's slang that I don't know what it means?
It predates you. What are you talking about? I can't believe you don't know what a barn is.
You didn't want to take the Simic Growth Chamber out of that pack?
I decided not to, because I think I just want to cut this Sylvan Bounty and run both Fiery Falls. It's weird because we're actually not that red, but the Fiery Falls make it our secondary color. I took the Kathy out of that other pack too. I think that's good, right?
So what's a barnacle? That is just somebody that just hangs out.
You really don't know what a barn is in Magic? I can't believe this.
Is that like a lamprey like attached to a shark type thing?
Yeah.
Situation? I see.
Yeah, you're just it's the person at the tournament who you don't really know but knows you and just kind of hovers and hangs and is kind of there, maybe interjecting a point here or there. Offering an opinion or being like, hey guys, where are we going to dinner or whatever.
Sweet. Yeah, Sanctuary is pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. Map combo.
Okay. Well,
am I going to cover GP San Diego? It looks like it. I'm not 100% confirmed, but I've been chatting with CFB about it, and it does look like it.
I'll have you know that this barnacle tied Kenji's tie for him at the GP when he was going to do coverage.
You what?
Without me. I had to tie Kenji's tie for him in the morning.
Wow. The recall out. I see how it is. So tell us the story. So he was going to do coverage. You're talking about in Vegas?
Yeah.
And you were rooming with him down there, right?
Right. So I win 2 buys. I decided I'm going to go to sleep early and try to, get a good night's sleep before the Swiss, because it's going to be a long day or whatever. Kenji decides to go out to some VIP parties, comes back at I want to say 3, 4 in the morning. And he's like, they were teaching me to play craps, which that isn't even a real sentence. They
did though. They totally taught him.
Then he wakes up in the morning and he's like, do you know how to tie a tie?
I love Kenji, man. And the hilarious part about it is that anybody that knows you, you would be the last person to ask.
Just take the under, man.
Never seen you in a tie or anywhere near one.
I've got exactly 1 tie in my
that's
arsenal.
So funny.
1 knot in my arsenal, and it's the half Windsor. That's all you need to know.
That is the basics. All right, so Sign of the Wild's out. That's easy, right?
Yeah. We're pretty low on creatures. I was gonna say cut the Gnarlid packs, but I guess that's pretty low, right?
I could cut one of them. I'm not super concerned about it. Our removal is unbelievable.
We are a control deck.
Oh, fully. Cut the Strider here.
Do we need to run 17 lands?
No. Well, it depends. So here's the deal. We ended up with with 4 bounce lands, and I think that's too many. Like, I'm not convinced that we want to run all 4 of those. Like, we play them, and you can just get into this loop where you never actually get to cast anything.
I don't like running. Well, if we're going to run 16 lands, then we're not going to run 4 because that's asking for trouble.
What's that?
Right? Well, I was going to say if we're running 16 lands, I don't think we can run 4. We can't have a quarter of our lands.
Exactly.
Lands. Yeah.
Yeah. I like running 2 of them. I want to hear what the chat has to say too.
I would run 3 pretty comfortably.
You would run 3, and then also if the map makes the cut. Kenji, what do you think? I want to know what Kenji thinks. I would run these 2, our 2 splash colored ones, and then maybe the map, maybe not. I don't know yet. I can see pretty easily cutting an arrest here. Like, we've got double Narcolepsy, Nameless Inversion, Tribal Flames, double Burst Lightning, Wrecking Ball, 2 Fiery Fall. Like,
yeah.
Don't think. Oh, and Dismember. I forgot our best one.
Wait, what are you talking about cutting here?
Arrest. Oh. And then we're running. Well, now look. Before you say anything, we've got Alloy Mirror, and I'm proposing running the Celestia Sanctuary too. So we have 2 different ways to get Extra Monstrosity going, and to get Tribal Flames up to full value, and to get Matka Riders. Sorry, that doesn't work for Tribal Flames or Matka, but it does work for Edge Monstrosity. Yeah.
Like, would you...
the thing is, I just don't want to run a Plains.
You don't? Even with the 2 Fiery Falls and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're better off just being, 4.5 colors. Mm. All right, people are saying 3 is the max, 5 is the max, 4 is fine, 16 with 4 of them, no gamble, no future. I like 3 and 17. That's a lot of lands. Arrest is better than Narcolepsy has been called. Aware. That is absolutely true.
I think he means three bounce lands in 17. What he's talking about. I don't think he means 20 total.
Okay, well, it says 3 and 17, but I see what you're saying, yeah. So 17... No, but I'm saying that's a lot.
He's saying...
I didn't mean 20. I meant 17 lands with 3 bounce lands is like infinite.
Oh, gotcha.
Run the 1 Plains. It worked out that one time with your horrible deck. Now we've got to the meat of the subject here, guys. You're
going to have to narrow it down a little bit.
Yeah. I've been streaming a lot, so.
Yeah. I like 3 and 16 personally.
God, that's a lot of mana, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we have some...
That's like 20 mana sources. That's like maybe more than 20.
Yeah, it's just that, I mean... It's just that getting stranded with a single bounce land in your hand and no other land is like those don't count as openers, right?
Well, they count as mulligans. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, if it's if we have a 1 lander, no matter what the land is, we're shipping it. If that's what you're saying. So that part doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I personally like 3 and 16 just because we have some top end, I guess, because we've got 3 5-drops, an 8-drop, and a 9-drop.
That is true. It's just so the way I see us losing here, right, is if we can't deploy our removal and we get ran over. Because the mid game and the late game, we are great. My God, look at what we have here. Yeah. Predator, Etched Oracle, Bestial Menace, even Dread Drone does a nice job of just sort of, saying, all right, hold off a second, guys. And then, of course, our late game is pretty strong, too. I mean, these aren't, the best of all time, but they're strong.
Yeah. But it's just our mana is so, our cards are not very mana intensive. We have 1 double color card, of...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's true. And it's in our main color.
This feels like we could get away with, keeping the arrest main and...
Now, what about map? Are we trying to run Expedition map here?
I don't think so.
Well, look, okay, so let's time out on that.
Okay.
As the deck sits, we need to make 2 cuts.
Right.
Like, I'm thinking of cutting a Gnarlid pack.
An easy cut would be at least one Gnarlid pack. But, if we're running 16 lands, then that's the only cut we need to make. Right?
Yeah, it is. So, okay, so here's the deal. We're going to run 16 lands. The question is, are we going to run 3 or 2 bounces? That's my question for the world.
I like 3 personally, but...
And you like keeping Arrest in and running a Plains?
Yeah.
Here, because I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then we'll take it from there. So we know we need a lot of green and a lot of red, right? Because we've got double Fiery Fall. We've got double Burst Lightning to make sure we don't die. And then for green is like actually kind of medium. We actually don't need that much green.
The thing with running at plains is I almost wonder if we want to cut something for Sylvan Bounty. Although then we're looking to flood a little bit, I guess maybe.
I think we already are. Yeah. All right. So this is 15 lands. So we would cut one of these for Carnarium, I suppose, and then the Sanctuary. So this gives us a plains and a Sanctuary, as well as an alloy mirror for white.
Right.
This is 16 lands. This gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green sources, which is close enough. We actually just don't need green early or really ever. Red is a super key color. It's actually our primary, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources total.
Yeah, see, that's why I like cutting a forest for a Gruul turf, you know?
Man, I don't know if we can get away with it. That's so many bounces. I guess we could do 3.
It doesn't feel like we need 3 islands in the deck. Why do we have so many islands?
No, we don't need 3 at all. We need 1.
Yeah.
So we'll add another mountain and another forest.
Right.
We could even just put another swamp in. Or no, that's enough actually right there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because our swamp, our black mana is actually just a light splash as well. Man, this arrest is really not great though. I think we could just like cut the arrest, run almost anything over it. And if we do, we get to cut the Sanctuary, or we'd probably keep the Sanctuary, but we get to cut a plains.
Yeah, it just feels like we're kind of losing value on the Fiery Fall. It's just like one less option for, you know. Also, our Tribal Flames and our Maca Riders suffer, you know.
Slightly. I mean, I just don't see why we're splashing mana, or why we're splashing for removal.
It's just because we want white in the deck anyways for Etch Monstrosity, I guess.
Yeah, but we have 2 free white sources with Alloy Mirror and Celestia Sanctuary here.
Yeah. It just feels like we're splashing white for like 2 and 2 halves of a card, you know, like,
or 2 and, you know, like 2 and then like a fifth of a card and a fifth of a card is probably more accurate, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I think I like it better without.
All right. Well, if we do that, then we get to cut the plains and then run like an extra mountain, right?
I think I was going to run a swamp, but a mountain was fine too.
Oh wait, so this in this configuration we're going back up to 17 lands?
No, we're going to 16. We get to play another card. Like we can run the expedition map, or we can just run another spell.
I see.
We've got 1 minute left, so I got to make a decision here.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you think. We can put back in Gnarlid Pack or
Sylvan Bounty or something.
Yeah, we could run Mana Leak, but that's not very good on the splash.
No.
Yeah.
Gnarlid Pack is so lame, though.
It's pretty lame. I would run Sylvan Bounty over Expedition Map, though.
I think I'm just going to run the what we discussed. I'm going to run the Arrest.
Okay.
All right.
It is a lot more powerful than those options. That was the thing. Like,
yeah, I think that ideally this would be a 15 land deck and not a 16. But we do have such a ridiculously high top end. I think we're okay with having extra mana.
We did go down to 16, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, we're at 16 for sure. All right, we got a snap mulligan here. Yeah, this one just goes nowhere. All right, that's an easy keep though.
Oh, there's somebody with the name that has puke. I thought he was calling us pukes.
Who?
Kenji.
No, he was explaining to Puke Hole in the chat. He was thinking Puke Hole was thinking we should run 17, which is which is not reasonable, I don't think. Gnarlid back. I think I just ran out Cathodian here, right?
Yeah, I
I
think so.
like just using up all of our mana, getting a little clocky clock down. We can burst lightning the Glinthawk Idol next turn or whatever.
Right, we can like land cycle play Gnarlid if we want.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't think I'm going to land cycle the Fiery Fall unless we like brick on multiple land drops here.
Yeah, no, if we draw land next turn, but if we brick, then eventually we're gonna have to start if we want to.
Yeah, no, you're right.
We're okay.
Yeah, no, you were right though. That was true. All right, I'm just going to play Gnarlid Pack and pass.
Sure. Let's just keep up the option, anyways. I guess
both options. Yeah.
You want to burst lightning this Glinthawk Idol?
Oh hell yes, I do. I mean, in a perfect world, he goes like. I guess there's no real sequence here, but yeah, I am definitely going to kill that thing. Rusty.
Sweet.
All right, well, this works out reasonably because Fiery Fall in a couple of turns will be able to kill Rusty.
Yeah.
And he still needs another artifact to get Rusty back online as well.
We'll assume he will have.
Yeah, he's got 2 cards in hand going to 3. I am also assuming that. Oof. That might change things.
Really awkward to Fiery Fall for a second forest, when we're playing 4 colors. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking too. Especially when it's a key removal spell against what our opponent happens to be doing here.
Yeah, I mean, Bestial Menace sort of deals with Rusted Relic anyways, right?
Kind of does, but it's like not a great way to deal with it, to be honest. I mean, what do you do? You double block and they like Vapor Snag one thing, and then you're just down to nothing again.
Yeah.
So what do you like here for attacks? Get in there with Kathy or just sit?
I kind of like sitting just because if he plays a creature, it does give us that option to double block if we want.
Yeah, I kind of like that too. I do too.
Because, I mean, it's not that bad for us if we, if we double block, then we can,
Oh.
All right.
Well, now we need to hit a land. Because we are going to start taking some damage here.
I was going to say, if he played a creature, we could double block and then use the mana to Fiery Fall the second creature, that we got off Cathodian. Like, we have a lot of options.
Yeah, this is actually just a huge draw step, right? I mean, if we don't hit a land here, he can go equip Sickle Slicer and put that thing out of range.
Yeah.
Oh, did it.
Got there.
Shoot that thing.
So I like bashing with both, right? Because I think his plan is just to equip the Kite Sail and the Sickle Slicer anyways. I mean, it
maybe we just attack with Gnarlid Pack.
Yeah, I mean, it just...
Yeah, I get what you're saying, because if he just goes equip attack, then we get punished for not attacking.
Right. I mean, I guess it makes him do it, but...
Well, but if we attack with both, it means that he just doesn't have to do that. He's just like, sure, free 2 damage, So I'm just going to attack with the pack here.
All right.
Or maybe I'll just attack with Cathodian.
I kind of like that better, right?
Yeah, I like that too.
We don't really mind trading.
I don't really mind trading, no.
This way, it sort of hedges, right? Like now we're at least getting the most amount of damage in and also causing him to... Well, we keep getting punished.
Yes, we are getting completely punished here.
Well, I mean, I guess if he was going to equip anyways, it doesn't really matter.
Well, we're in a really bad spot. We need to find removal quickly.
We have a lot of it.
Yeah, Gruul Turf doesn't really help.
Does not.
Yeah, we're in a bad spot here.
Yeah, the problem is even if we do find removal, I mean, he's just going to suit up that Ethercast Knight,
Yeah.
We kind of need to find 2 pieces, and we sort of needed to find one this turn.
We can cast Bestial Menace, but that's just not going to be fast enough here.
Mm-mm.
He's going to start throwing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Kite Sail's so good against us.
Yeah, I don't think it changed. Like he'll just go 4/4 probably.
Yeah, 4/4, and there's even a chance that he has a counterspell up here for the removal spell that we must draw. No, I guess not. Oh my god.
Yeah. Kite Sail's kind of good against this.
Yeah, so do we do anything here?
I don't think so.
Just pass?
Yeah, I don't see why we would show him anything. I don't remember picking up a lot of good sideboard stuff for.
No, we sure didn't. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Can we beat a Kite Sail? We can beat everything else our opponent played pretty handily, but can we actually just beat a Kite Sail? The answer is nope. We can't.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Card wrecks us. Now, we theoretically could by killing each thing that it goes on, but this is actually a really bad matchup, hilariously.
We could...
I could bring in Sylvan Bounty to try to gain life. I hate that plan, though.
Yeah, it's not very good.
I think we'll just go with it.
Yeah. Man, I really do not see anything.
We don't have anything, right? We don't even have a plummet to kill one-timer. Nor do we have flyers, so hopefully our opponent doesn't draw it. Ooh, here we go. Some business. Get to play Algae Gareel right on time. This is pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah, this is pretty good. So we get to go Alamir next turn, and
yeah,
we could even go Algae Gareel, and if we wanted to pay the life, we could just dismember something that turn, get a counter.
Yeah, totally. It's hard to imagine something that we would want to do that with, but it is totally possible. Like a flyer, we would.
Maybe Rusty.
Yeah, that's true. I think if Rusty was active, we would probably just fire it off, yeah. All right, this is pretty good for us. Like, obviously, we're not super stoked about getting whacked by this thing, but actually not that bad. Oh, God.
That's a little bad.
That's real bad.
I mean, it might be...
Well, I think we're going to do that plan that you discussed.
Yeah, I like that. I think the idea is just keep off creatures for the rest of the game, especially evasive ones. Because, Gnarlid Pack, still trades for a ground thing that has cranial plating off it.
I mean, this could actually be pretty good for us. We would take a hit in this scenario, but our opponent might just be like, give this thing flying, equip it. That's half of their available mana.
Right.
It's a pretty good blowout. And we have Fiery Fall for next turn as well, so we might be able to just tempo them out. Unfortunately, plating costs a grand total of 1 friggin' mana. I'll make the trade here. It gives us a Gareel that's huge. All right.
Hopefully it doesn't have leak.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else we can do, right?
A leak would be such a savage blowout because we'd pay the life.
Why? Well, no, but we have to do it anyway.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like...
It wouldn't be a blowout, it would just be annoying. But what are we supposed to do?
I would say that the life plus not having this work would be considered a blowout.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it would be good for us, but I don't really see any way around it.
No.
Vapor Snag your own Gust Skimmer. You got it. That does actually mean that Gareel doesn't pick up a counter too, which is really annoying.
He wanted to make sure that nobody messed with the skim.
All right, well, let's rumble and try to turn this race back around, because this turn we get to play Gnarlid Pack with Kicker.
Seems pretty good.
Suck it. And then if our opponent just replays that stupid thing, we'll just Fiery Fall it. Attack for 3, 5, 7. We do need to draw some action here, though, because I don't think that plan is going to get us all the way through.
Probably not.
Ooh, this is good for us.
Yeah, it's a better thing to Fiery Fall.
Yeah. I'm just going to wait on the Gruul Turf.
Yeah, I'd rather get the 2 damage.
Yeah, me too. Truth.
True story. Yeah, now it's looking okay for us because I mean, like cranial plating is not like an amazing defensive card. You know?
No, he can make his crappy guys trade up, which is something.
Oh, that's kind of a bummer.
We've got a lot of removal in the deck. That's a bummer.
That's
Yeah, I mean, if we lose this game, it's because of this. We have drawn all 3 of our things, but
how happy are you to double block the Rusted Relic with Gnarlid Pack and Alloy Mirror?
Quite pleased.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes our Guriel huge. It makes our removal better.
Yeah, we end up with like a 5/5 Guriel.
Yeah. Right? Ends up with a 5/5 Guriel, and then any removal we draw is even better.
Yeah. He probably equips the cranial plating to the Flayer Husk, I guess.
Yeah, just ships it in there.
Which is still kind of okay. Well, we don't really want to lose our Alloy Mirror, though. It turns off a lot of our outs, right? Like all our narcolepsies. And
he just put it on the skimmer, so he's just going to kill us in 2 turns next turn. Yeah, we're bricking. Brutal.
Yeah.
So what happens if I attack with Alloy Mirror and Gnarlid Pack? Gnarlid Pack gets eaten by Rusted Relic. Alloy Mirror probably just gets in there. Algigariel goes to a 3/3.
And then next turn
and then we play Cathodian.
And next turn he attacks with Gust Skimmer, and let's assume he does not have a creature. Then he's got 2 untapped creatures, 2 are 3/3 and 3/3 and 3/3.
Yeah. Well, no, we would lose this. Oh, this one. Yeah, you're right.
I guess.
All right, I'm going to do it. I mean, we're desperate here, right? We're dying in 2 turns or less.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if this makes it less likely for us to win if we do draw removal. But maybe it doesn't.
I'm not sure, but I think this is better. Our opponent has 1 good block, and the other block's not good. Like, can chump block or whatever, but going to 7 could be a thing here. Kathy.
So now that he's got an okay attack with Rusty now, but I guess we probably just chump with, or do we double block?
Yeah, we'll find out what he does here. Just going to attack with Skimmer. All right, so we have been granted a solitary turn. Flying. So good. Yeah. This is going to be like a random Sickle Slicer or something. Oh, Oblivion Ring? Wow. That was... I think I would have attacked. All right, well, we drew Burst Lightning. Which doesn't do much here. It could theoretically keep us alive if our opponent decides that they want it to. Right?
Yeah, let's see.
No,
here.
it does. It just keeps us alive.
Yeah.
We get to kill the Gust Skimmer. That was actually a huge draw.
Yeah, it's
because
really
they don't
good.
have flying.
Just trying to figure out if there was a way we could have leveraged it better, you know? Because I mean, I guess we only have the 1/3/3 is the thing.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if we connect with a 3, it's just lethal.
Right. Yeah, and our opponent's at 7, so we could get them down to 3, right? So yeah, it's close.
I mean, this changes the way this works quite a bit because if he has to attack on the ground, like we have a lot more options.
Totally. No, he's just got Apostle's Blessing anyway. Ugh, must be nice. Jeez, that's a blowout. Where's all our removal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't coming this game either. All right, well, This is a 6-2-2-2, so we get to rumble on with this thing.
Oh, is that how that works on these?
Yeah, they're if you go 2-1, you get 2 packs. If you go 3-0, you get 6 packs. And they're Swiss. Yeah. So if we lose the next round, then we're not eligible for prizes anymore.
Sure.
Hey, Jimmy. Uh-oh, the doctor's in. Oh, yeah, that was fun, Sev, on Twitch. I remember that. GG's. I think that was the one that I sent you the screenshot about, Woodrow. That was against Affinity, right? Yeah. It looks like, yes, Sev on Twitch in the chat's the one I was playing against. Pretty sweet.
Oh, cool.
The Doc. We're getting raided by Doc right now.
Doc.
Yeah, he's a streamer.
Oh.
It's kind of we have kind of a thing now because I come on late here for West Coast and he comes on roughly the same time East Coast, but his time. So now he is about when he's going to bed or taking off, and so he hosts over there and sends in his minions. they're pretty good.
Gotcha. I need to branch out a little bit. I mostly watch Kenji while I'm working. I started drifting over into Halfland a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's got their own style.
There's lots of K-pop on the Halp channel.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying.
And he's constantly eating something. Just
he's living the Halp lifestyle. I'll bring up the deck. Then I'm going to grab a water. Look at this one, by the way.
Oh.
This one was from yesterday. I 3-0'd with this thing.
I bet.
Check it out.
That's very sweet.
Ran this bad boy. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Main deck Eye of Ugin. So check it out. It can get Etched Monstrosity, Precursor Golem, or either of these Eldrazi.
That's pretty sweet.
How sick is that? And of course it helps cast the Eldrazi too. It still maybe wasn't quite good enough, but whatever, it worked.
That's awesome.
Let's see here. All right, here's the deck that we... No, this is the one I just won the previous draft with. Where's the one we drafted today? This one?
You opened a Goyf?
Yeah, man.
Oh, lucky.
I tweeted about it, like kind of tongue-in-cheek. This is the deck we're playing now. All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, sorry, I was not paying attention to track. It was nice meeting you too, Doc. I probably forgot your name, but I assume you probably met me when I was talking with Marsh in the coverage area. Oh, you're the one who gave me the Advil. Yeah, thanks a bunch. Yeah, I was having a stressful day. My draft pods, like, the drafting portion went really well, but the games were not going well, and I was just getting a crazy stress headache. Right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we were always staggered. Yeah, those day two draft pods went those were probably the best two decks I've drafted in this format, and I ended up going well, I went 1-2 and 2-1 with them, which is pretty disappointing. But one of them had two Creekwood Leeches, and I did get both of them in play one game. It was pretty sweet. Okay, that makes sense, Gabe. Oh yes, I do. I believe. Man, I can't remember the one lander that I kept in the draft pod. I remember in the Swiss portion I kept a one lander and cast a turn 4 Elishnorn, and that was pretty sweet. But I do remember getting lucky with a one lander on day 2 as well.
I've got a consolation popsicle here.
Gotcha. I remember who Doc is now because he gave me an Advil on day 2 when I was having a stress migraine from losing at Magic.
Oh, that was Doc, huh? We drafted with him too. I don't think you were at that GP.
Oh, maybe not.
Where were we, Doc? Montreal or somewhere? Not Montreal. Somewhere in Canada. I think it was in Canada. Or maybe it was on the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember my turn 4 Elishnorn sequence. So I went... what did I kept a one-lander, played turn 1 Bauble, turn 2 hit a land drop, cracked the Bauble, went to 3 lands, untapped, drew another untapped land, played a Kozilek, and then drew another land and played turn 4 Elishnorn.
Kozilek's Predator?
Yeah. Kozilek's Predator, that's right.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Cleveland, that's what it was, Doc. That's right.
And it was just one of those awkward situations where I'm like, well,
yeah, Barack Obama digs these popsicles.
I was like, I guess I keep this hand, and then I go turn 4 Elishnorn, and he's like, why were you complaining? I'm like, yeah.
I don't think I've gotten an Elishnorn in this format.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I recommend it.
Let's find out.
I'm Woodrow Odin.
Jimmy plays hella Magic. Dude, Koyuki, Jimmy does a podcast about Magic, right?
But yeah.
Oh, you got a Norns night, Doc? Must be. I'm showing you how many. Let's see how many Norns I have. I got one, and it's a real one. The original.
I remember I traded a Johnny Goldmane straight up for a foil Elishnorn when that card first came out. It was a pretty insane deal.
I remember that.
And at the time, I wasn't really getting them that bad. I just figured that card was going to go up because it looked insane to me. But
yeah. No, it was a fair trade at the time. Foil Planeswalker, I mean.
Yeah.
You open one of those at the pre-release and you never know what the hell that thing can do. Cube starts tomorrow. Jimmy. Yeah, I know. I hate it when it does that. When it reminds you that you lost.
yeah.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, I'll forget about it, and then like I'll go back and like there'll just be three like moments of terror frozen in time, like unclosed game states where I'm just getting completely destroyed.
That's so brutal.
So tilting. Good night, Gabe. Thanks again for the Advil.
All right, Doc. See you, man. Have a good night. Sleep well. What's the Marshaliest card? Well, we covered it. We're going to cover it. It's, what is it called, Woody? What's the Man of War called?
Oh, of Modern Masters 2015? I mean, not Aether Snipe, right?
No, not Modern Masters of, what's it called? Of the new set.
I think he asked MM 2015.
Oh, he did. I'm sorry. Let me double check. Oh, he totally did. My bad. It's like Mole Drifter or the Truth.
You like Soul Eater a lot.
No, I don't like it that much.
Oh man, you love that card. Every time, yeah, I can tell.
I don't love it. I respect it. I think it's a good removal spell or whatever, but I don't have any actual, heart. I don't have any feelings for it, Woodrow. I don't yearn for the touch.
I see.
Of Blinding Soul Eater. You guys want to see what the podcast looks like? There it is.
Oh, sweet.
That's constructed resources there.
How many of those spikes are LSVs trolling you?
No, this is constructed resources, Woodrow. This is
a
different podcast than that. Oh yeah, Blockworm's up there too. I do love me an Aether Snipe as well. I'm gonna have to say Mole Drifter though. Check that out. Boom.
That's pretty sweet.
I'm gonna take there's no high-res pictures online of the Man of War, so I'm just gonna take one.
Mole Drifter would be a cool tattoo. Kind of looks like an old school Japanese style art.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. It would. I'll do it for you.
Sure, prison style.
Yeah, I'll do it. I got a pen and a needle or whatever you need around here somewhere.
That'll be the next.
Yeah, fairly. It's Audition. It's Creative Cloud. I get that for all the podcasting stuff. Are you supposed to take recall no matter what color you're in? Kind of. What do you think, Woody?
Wait, Hercules recall?
No. Ancestral.
Oh.
Somebody was asking because the cube's coming back tomorrow,
Ancestral's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that you play Ancestral in mono red if you find you probably take
God.
it.
Did you see what James said?
What did he say? Let's see.
Dear God, he's right. Whatever. What are you going to do? I still like it. Yes, Synth, you should totally go anyway. You do not have to play in the main event to have fun at a GP. That is 100% for sure. I think playing in the main event has some good upside to it, but you can just hang out, meet some artists, play some side events, talk to some people, maybe buy some cards, sell some cards, trade some cards, whatever.
I need to make my arrangements to go down to Texas here.
Oh, for Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah, get on it, man. What are you doing?
I didn't know if I was if my contract was going to be extending into that.
Oh, right.
And now I know I'll be off about a month beforehand.
Well, let's get it together, buddy. Everybody's going to be there too, man. Because people are coming in to play that before the PT, so all the pros will be down there. A lot of them are actually staying in Dallas to test and then going up to Vancouver as well.
Gotcha.
Look at Odin. I went to Vegas and overslept, missing the main event, and I still had a ton of fun. Well, Patrick, if you weren't a coward, you would go to more GPs. This guy and his excuses, he's just ridiculous. So this guy in the chat, Get Smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
his big reason why he can't go to more GPs is because he lives in Australia. It's 50 hours to get to anywhere or whatever. Obviously teasing him. I feel bad.
Yeah. And the constant war for gasoline probably makes it pretty tough.
It's got to be brutal. Thank you, 6-Foot Turkey, for backing me up on that. Oh, boo-hoo, he said. Completely correctly. Man, Woody, I wish you could share your screen with me and then I could show it on the chat so we could do the Pictionary thing.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would crush the art.
Yeah. Is there any way we can do that, or? We can set it up for next time if it's not.
Yeah,
doable
we should
here.
set it up. I'll try to. I'm getting a tablet soon too. That'll make it even better.
No, come on. I just the mouse is better. We want it to look bad.
Yeah. I could 3D model it and
That would take a while, though, right?
not if I was in ZBrush. I could probably sculpt it out pretty quick.
I mean, it's supposed to just be an in-between rounds thing, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Play
watched,
Momir, they say.
Momir?
Yeah, let's see if anybody's... Oh! Never mind. Whoop, 2 minutes.
Is, yeah, I saw...
I'll be
like,
in Dallas-Synth, yes.
I read just, like, basic theory on Momir. I never actually won a game. Like, I felt like I ran really bad at that format.
How many times have you played?
I mean, I probably only played, like, 6 or 7 times. So.
Still not winning one game's pretty bad from that.
Yeah. It just felt like I always, like... Because you're supposed to... Like, 7 is where you're supposed to go off, right?
I don't know, man. There's people with spreadsheets. I just, like, go off from, like, 2 or 3 on up. I don't give a hell. I just like spinning the wheel. I'm not trying to game Momir.
There's a lot of Mana Wars on 3. You wait.
Google Maps says the drive would be 14 hours to a GP and money is the issue for you. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Shade of Hades. That's 14 hours is a hell of a drive.
I kind of want to go to Quebec City because that's where Gus lives now.
Oh yeah, you could go visit him. Could you crash with him too? Of course you could.
Totally. Yeah.
Oh, that match was so frustrating.
It was, yeah. Like, cause only one, like, yeah, just the one card mattered. It was just Gus Skimmer both games.
Well, it was kite.
It was flying, yeah.
Yeah,
like
the kite sail was the one that really got us. That
I guess on the first game, yeah. Just evasion in general was pretty good against
and then
us.
obviously our stupid opponent had that stupid Apostles' Blessing. Even we were totally back in that game.
I think we were actually in okay shape. Like,
yeah.
So he can equip up the what's it called, the Rusted Relic, and like we're in a little bit of an awkward spot because we don't really want to double block or whatever. And
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we were going to win, but like we had so many live draws there that just get us where we need to go.
Yeah. This looks okay.
Yeah, this is an easy keep, I think. We have Narcolepsy and Nameless Inversion to not die, and then we have etched everything.
We only need to hit one more color for etched.
Oracle, yeah. How playable is Kite Sail? It's probably closer to the 23rd range, but it's still good. I don't know. I've got respect for that card. It's probably just because it beats all the decks that I play, but...
You remember how good that card was in Zendikar World Wake?
Kite Sail?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, it's just whatever.
I remember that card being pretty good.
What?
I remember that was how the green deck became like a winning deck.
Yeah.
You know, once World Wake got introduced, like all of a sudden, the big green deck had all of a sudden just like smashed through. You know, where it couldn't before.
All right. Well, we found the jerk.
Oh, they took our fixing.
Yes, or our ramp to be more. Oh, look at this. We could have turn 4 Etched Oracle, but I might. Oh, actually, we will have turn 4 Etched Oracle.
Yeah, we will.
Well, no. What I meant was I wasn't actually going to play it because I don't want to leave it open.
Yeah, right.
But we're going to actually have the mana to crack it if we need to as well.
I like that.
Sick.
We're also red. We're also all the way to Etch Monstrosity.
I'm probably just going to slam that, to be honest.
That does seem pretty good.
Wow, this is weird. Oh, he must have another bounce land. Because he's main phase cracking Bobble. Like, he could have left up Mana Leak and put all types of fear in me.
Yeah, he's probably bouncing this.
Yeah. Doesn't.
Playing around Stifle.
Ooh.
I still think Extron, especially. Like, of course, we're not really ramping in anything, right?
Well, we can play Algae Guriel now.
Yeah, but like, why play something that is going to get big when we could just play something super big?
Mm-hmm. I agree. All right.
Because if we untap with that shit, like, we have a 10-10. It's huge.
Oh, yeah, and we get to crack it immediately. Yeah, you're totally right. 2-turn clock. Suck it.
We're on full-blown Wooburg here.
It's like turn 4. This is sick. Yeah, opponent played real loose there, I think. I mean, I think we probably just would have jammed it into the Mana Leak or whatever anyway, but... So now we've really forced opponent to make a move here. Like, if they have a Wrecking Ball, they're going to need to fire it off now. If they've got, an Narcolepsy, that's not going to get the job done.
No.
If they've got, like, Bone Splinters, they need to go Creature Bone Splinters now. Like,
They can't Fiery Fall.
2, 3, 4, 5. Fiery Fall is not big enough. Yeah, I like this. This is sweet. I mean, there's a decent chance that we lose our Etch Monstrosity here, but it's not that high. And if we don't, we're just like drawing all the cards and hitting for 10. And I think we do just cash it in immediately, right? I mean, I don't love doing nothing, like not adding to the board, but like...
What do you do? Like, what do you do right now if you have Spread the Sickness on his side? Like, which do you target? You get to shrink...
What do you mean? I mean, I would snap this off. What do you mean?
That would be an interesting choice, because you could take us off white mana, which wouldn't let us...
Well, he did that.
Yeah. With
the Burst Lightning.
I was just going to say, if you had like Spread the Sickness, you could take us off white mana and shrink this so that even if we did hit white mana, we don't get the... I guess you still get to remove 5, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's weird. You actually need to add a counter to it.
I see.
You need to put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then you can't use it.
Gotcha.
All right,
now do you like just doing Gariel into
Predator? I think so. Well, first things first. Whoomp. Because even though our opponent took us off of drawing infinite cards, they did not take us off of the dream here. So yeah, I'm just going to play Guriel here.
Yeah, I think it's better than running out Predator, because there's a good chance that we end up like going Predator Nameless Inversion something next turn, and we're only saving a damage or whatever.
Yeah, and I think this is fine too. This sets up Etched Oracle, crack it, grow this thing. Like, we've just got a lot of options here. If our opponent just plays something big and dumb, we can Narco it. Fiery Fall. All right. And the truth train begins. All aboard. Oh. Bummer.
Sure. I think we want to do that, right? We want to go Predator into Sanctuary so that we have Wooburg, we have Wooburg next turn for Oracle.
Well, we don't need Wooburg, but yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, just to get the Sanctuary out of our hand, basically.
Wooburg. Yeah.
All right, but I can't leave up Nameless Inversion. I guess we just live with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Could also just make this clock a lot faster. What are we saving our mana for here?
We have... Well,
so I can make this guy into a 4/4.
Nah, I mean, we're drawing a bunch of cards off of Etched Oracle, possibly, and we might draw into, like, Kozilek or no, sorry, not Kozilek, but Crusher or Artisan.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, we'll just jam here.
I think we're far enough ahead that we just don't really need to take the risk.
Yeah, and I actually like having the Oracle back here a lot, too, because and making sure that when we play it, we can crack it. Because, you know, one card that could get us here is Savage Twister.
Savage Twister.
Yeah, we could just get blown out. I mean, it's funny because it feels like a blowout, but it's actually just a 2-for-1.
2-for-1.
Yeah, which is acceptable. All right, well, we've got green and red mana tapped, so we may be on our way here. Yeah, we're getting Savage Twistered here for sure. All right, well,
all our good stuff.
Yeah, in Etched Oracle we trust.
Yeah.
So I do this, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Just make him afraid of mutagenic growth anyways.
We can't target the truth.
That's true.
Well, this is really annoying, I will say that.
Yeah. That Tribal Flames is not looking good right now.
It's going to hit for 2.
Let's see. Yeah, that's right.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got stuff too.
I imagine he's going to start deploying some nasty stuff, though, because if Savage Twister was his plan the whole time, I'm sure he was sandbagging. Mipe dead. So are we going to sack in response to target?
I don't know. What do you think? Probably, right?
I think so. I think it's enough of a tempo hit that we're pretty happy. We just don't have a lot of action, you know?
Yeah, that's the problem, is that just replaying it doesn't look super attractive, you know? Like, we can't block with it. We'd probably just go, like, block sack anyway.
Right.
All right, well, we got 3. We're now powered up our Nameless Inversion at least a little bit here.
Do you like just playing Dread Drone since it trades anyway?
Totally. Or alternatively, we should probably just use Narcolepsy.
What's that?
Well, because we don't have any threats. Our hand is removal, so Dread Drone's actually kind of an important attacker for us here.
Yeah, I think it's pretty unlikely that it gets through without us using additional removal spells, but maybe we want to anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Our hand is all removal spells, right? So
yeah. All right. Yeah, now would be a really good time to start drawing Eldrazi.
I know, man. Especially the 9-ball.
Yeah, how'd this guy lose, by the way? He's cast nothing but awesome cards.
No kidding. Bobble, Burst Lightning, Fiery Fall, Savage Twister. I'm just like super jealous. And we've had really one of our better possible draws here, and our opponents kept right up. Really?
Bummer.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait,
it's on 3.
He screwed it up.
Oh, you put 2 green into it. Yeah. We're the winners.
Etched obstacle.
Oh, and this is called a Shatterpaws in the business. Oh, that's so lucky. Oh, man.
There used to be a bug on Moto where like it didn't matter how many colors you put into it; it just wouldn't give you all the counters. I remember it was happening. Right? Yeah, one time when the cube, like I kept drafting 5-color good stuff, and I wanted this card in my deck all the time, and it would just never work. So bummed. How big can this Gnarlet pack be?
Well, it can be pretty big. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We can kick it. We can pay the thing 4 times, so we can kick it 3 times, which is really good. I was thinking about just Tribal Flamesing the Etched Oracle, but now I'm thinking maybe we just Nameless Inversion it. We need to get rid of it so we can attack with Dread Drone, right?
Sure.
And then that lets us... That actually leaves us 1 short on the full Gnarlid pack, though. But we can still do it...
Even with sacking Eldrazi spawn? Because we can kind of get rid of them, right?
Let's see, we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can. That's true.
Yeah, I like that. I like nameless inversion and then betting the full amount.
I bet the full amount, kiddo. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and then sack 1 token. So total of 3 kicks.
Yep.
Don't know why I'm doing this right now, but there it is.
Yeah. I guess because we didn't have Wrecking Ball up anyways, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, we could get... It seems almost impossible, but we could get hit by, what's it called here, Raise the Alarm. But that's not something I'm actually going to play around with a 5-color deck.
Yeah. We couldn't play around it anyways, right?
Well, we could Wrecking Ball the one that blocked, but we're never doing that, whatever.
No, I'm saying we already had black down because of...
Oh, yeah, you're totally right. Yep, totally.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't even know why I brought it up. It's not a real thing. All right, Agony Warp to kill our Dread Drone. I will allow it.
I'm okay with that. Because, like, Dread Drone going forward it ends up getting pretty bad, you know? Like, something will just get in its way, like you said.
Yeah,
like,
totally. And now we get Tribal Flames for 3 and Wrecking Ball to kill any big threats. And then we have super live draws with our Eldrazi.
Yeah. We can cast... let's see. Yeah, we can cast anything.
Yeah, I mean, drawing our Artisan of Kozilek would be unreal here.
That'd be the nut. Because we could get back Monstrosity, right?
Oh, Spite Bellows.
That sucks.
God dang it. Can't buy a bucket. All right, well, we can just attack into it.
Yep.
Oh.
Ooh. Sure. Sleepy Bellows.
You guys tired? I feel tired. Do you feel tired?
Now let's not attack into it.
Yes, opponent's deck is insane.
Like they're spooning. 2 big elementals just taking a snooze together.
They're so similar to... What is this? Opponent snap passing the turn back? It's pretty strange, isn't it?
It is.
Beginning of combat, they're playing something.
That's weird.
Yeah, this is a mystery. We're just going to have to stay tuned and find out. Which game of the draft? This is match 2, game 1, right?
Yeah. We're on his turn, right?
Yeah, it's his turn at beginning of combat.
Okay. I'm going to go with he doesn't know that he's in his begin combat phase.
I mean, he immediately passed, like, it skipped right ahead to begin combat. I'm like, all right, I guess we're just passing the turn here. Opponent has 4 cards in infinite mana. They got to have something. And then they go to beginning of combat, start tapping, and now they're, like, stuck. I think you're right. I think they're just not knowing it is. I almost always play 5-color. We talked about it earlier on the stream.
It's funny, like, anytime first strike damage goes on the stack, like, people tap a bunch of mana, and I always think they got some, like, horrifying trick, and literally every single time they just forget that it's broken into 2 phases and damage.
It looks like our opponent has now lost connection to the game. Goyf tally. We have opened 1 Goyf today. It was not on stream. I think I've gotten 2 in the format. Oh, I saw the 3/3 Etched Oracle. That was pretty great.
Yeah, God, the Etched Oracle was a pretty big punt.
It was not a bad thing for us. I've gotten 2 Goyfs. I've been running hot, though. I got these 2 Vendilion clicks just this week. And look at that. I got 4 Mox Opal since I've been drafting this thing.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. I think I was a little bit behind before, and now I'm like way ahead. All right, join the game. We're back. So untap, untap, untap. Go to main phase. Then do something. That's what we predict, right, Woody?
I think, yeah, there's almost no chance that this is a real thing. I can't think of a card in the entire set that would make me do this.
What we don't want to see is another Aether Snipe from our opponent.
That would be bad.
Yeah, bounce, Spite Bellows, kill Gnarlid Pack, go.
We don't want to wake that guy up.
No, I think he prefers to be nice and sleepy. The thing is right here, right? Gnarlid Pack hits twice, Tribal Flames finishes the job. And if our opponent just plays like a singular threat here, we can Wrecking Ball it, and the threat has to be able to block Gnarlid Pack effectively too. So we're actually like right in the range here.
My hand doesn't react anymore.
What does that mean?
I hope he means...
No, it's... You're
hope
in
he's
combat.
not talking about his actual hand. That would be bad.
They're probably trying to cast a sorcery. Or, a sorcery speed thing, and it's like, no, it obviously won't let you because you're in combat.
Yeah. Usually, every time something like this happens, where
opponent has so many regrets, has been called. That's pretty good.
Yeah, almost without fail when you think that your hand...
Hold on. I think we may have coached our opponent through it.
Mana Burn?
We did it. All right. So they just were in combat.
Well, they time walked themselves. I think they were trying to cast something.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying that at least we were able to get them, because this does happen sometimes on Magic Online, which is that it's doing what it's supposed to do, but people think it's a bug. Like they'll be like, I can't cast any of my spells. I'm filing for compensation. It's like, you're in combat. You accidentally clicked OK. You can't cast a creature right now. It's just how Magic works. All right. So
like every time Ephro gets accused of cheating when he does some kind of combo online.
Mm-hmm.
You ever, I can't remember which combo it was last time, but I think it was Wake Thrasher Grim Monolith.
Mm.
You remember? And he like did that online and like made infinite, and the guy like accused him of abusing the which he was doing.
Yeah, to be fair. All right, Macro Riders resolves. Do you have something else? Dragon Soul Knight. All right, so we can. We can affect it. We're going to Wrecking Ball the Rioters and effectively force a chump with the Dragon Soul Knight. And if they don't chump, then we just kill them.
Yeah, I like that. I like that better than just.
And then if they do chump, then we should still be pretty far ahead here.
I think so. I think it's pretty unlikely that he does chump. Given how good that creature is on Wooburg mana.
Exactly.
I think we'll probably just win here.
I think so too. We also have draws that are pretty sick here. No.
That's pretty good too.
Is there any reason
for black mana? I can't think of any.
Dismember kind of jacks us up anyway, in which case we'd want this Dragon Soul Knight dead.
Yeah,
I'm just going for it. And we give away a little bit of information. It feels like we're in a pretty great spot, but I think just slamming the door on a deck that could draw something amazing is probably best.
I think he was already going to sideboard an enchantment hate. Even now.
What makes you say that? All right. We won a game against a better deck. Now we have to do it again.
We have no sideboard again.
Nah. Nope. Mm-mm.
No.
No. Just hit submit. Go. We'd have to hope that our opponent doesn't kill us and that our Eldrazi get the job done, basically. Yeah. This draft. Our deck's sweet. I love our deck. It's just we've now played against two of the decks that we don't want to see. A deck with flyers or kite sail, and now a deck that can potentially just go over the top of us, which is not supposed to happen. What's up, Jessup? Yeah. Like, if we play, like, I don't know, an aggro, like, red-black or, some normal deck, we just kill everything they do. Green-black or something like that, just tokens even we're fine against.
The giant jug of Arnold Palmer here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I make my own.
Yeah, this is Snapple made this.
I mix it fresh.
I mean, Snapple's made from the best stuff on Earth, so I don't really feel like you can top it. It's right on the bottle.
I've got water here. Oh, now I'm super jealous. Our opponent's just like sideboarding in 7 cards against us.
Yeah.
It's kind of new, Kaladinus. It's like they've been changing around the packs for a while now, and this is sort of the latest and greatest version of that. Is this actually a keep? Good God. It's an easy keep, right? It's just
I think so.
Friggin' terrible.
It's not a great hand. We can't cast Narcolepsy. That's part of it.
That is an issue. We also, if we play a dual land, we have to discard. Ooh.
I think we're okay ditching a mountain. I think the Narcolepsy is worth holding on to as a prospect.
I think so too. We're going to be hitting land drops forever.
Right.
Oh, Matthew, shame on you. I don't know what color I'm going. Probably blue. Oh, opponent's just got the full rub ends.
Jeez, look at this guy.
Oh, yeah, well, I got one of those too, right here. Boom. Gnarled pack. It was funny. I had a guy yell at me on Twitter because he said that we pronounced gnarled pack wrong when we were talking about it on one of the podcasts or whatever. And he's just like, gnarled. There's no I. And I'm like, there's an I. He's like, never mind. All right. I guess we just got to kill this Goyf, huh?
Yeah, we probably almost should have done it in response.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right. Well, take our medicine here.
This is what you get for F6.
I mean, there's an instant. There we're inside of combat, and there's an instant already in the yard, so we're not changing that. Yeah, I wanted to try to get Algae Gariel down first, but taking 6 damage doesn't seem worth it. Or taking at least 6, I should say. Should I get Gariel down, or should I play Alloy Mirror here?
So if we go Alloy Mirror, we get to play Rectos Carnarian on tap with 6 mana, which means we can like Gariel plus Narcolepsy. If we want. I like that.
I think that's fine too.
It's just that I don't expect Gariel to get big really quick.
No, not with this hand. That's right.
Yeah.
But if we play it and we have anything else along the lines, then we might force our opponent to use a thing. All right, well. Narcolepsy's not good anyway. Wrecking Ball. Burst Lightning. Oh, but he had the land.
Yeah. Well, we get to play Gariel, and
that's it.
I guess, yeah, if you think he'll sack and respond so we don't get the counter, or
No.
No.
I don't think so.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're still a little ways off of Artisan here.
Yeah, but that's okay because we need something to die. You know?
Well, we have a Gnarly pack in there.
I know, but I don't want to bring back a stupid random tutu. I want to bring back like an algae gorilla or even an alloy mirror, right?
Yeah.
Come on, value, man.
I mean, 10-9 Annihilator 2s.
Yeah, I just don't plan on it living
good.
necessarily, you know. Oh, this would be kind of sick if our opponent wraths here from underneath us. I think they're going to go for... You all right there, buddy?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was an ant on me.
I think we're going to see... Savage Twister for 3 or... Okay, for 2.
Okay, so hold on a second. 2.
No, I can't get out of this, right? Even if I burst lightning my own alloy mirror,
So
the Gariel becomes a 2/2 and then dies anyway.
so what happens if we
We could, so if we burst lightning the Etched Oracle, then
Then he
they
has
sack
to
it in response. It doesn't do anything.
yeah, so yeah.
I mean, it does get it out of the way.
Yeah, that doesn't save Gar. I was just trying to figure out if having him sack first would get us to where we needed to be, but I guess it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, well,
Hey, Fro.
the problem is
No.
the problem is that if we don't deal with the Etched Oracle now, we don't have a way to deal with it really.
Yeah, we're just going to take infinite damage, right? I mean, we have a
Well-
way. We just untap and burst lightning it for infinite, but we
Yeah.
might as well just do it for 2 if we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, why take the extra 4, right?
Yeah. This is the saddest day ever. I do like that we have the Artisan of Kozilek, though, which gives us a game plan.
More like worst lightning.
Yeah, seriously. If we had another removal spell, then we could get Algae Gariel up above, but...
Wow, he let it happen.
Oh, crap!
This guy does not know how Etched Oracle works. He has been really not up on his Etched Oracle game lately.
Played Etch Oracle for 3, winning at 5, and now just, nah. I don't need those 3 cards. I'd have to discard anyway. All right, Bellows.
Bellows is gonna kill us though. Unfortunately.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like we're in a bad spot now.
We got a lot of removal spells that we could cast and like he wouldn't get value, which would be kind of
Yeah, and if he plays another creature, we might be able to get value from his own Bellows.
Oh, is that not a May?
No, it's not.
I've not seen that come up yet.
Yeah, that's like old school templating. There we go.
Pretty sweet. Well, so hold on a second. Is it better to just cycle Fiery Fall, get an island, and play Narcolepsy so that we get closer to Artisan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would get us to 8, and then we'd be live.
It's risky
to draw
biz,
lands.
though. It's risky biz. I don't hate it, but it's risky.
We could get a planes and play an arrest on the thing. Like, I mean, I like to me that gives us a better shot of winning the game, because
You might be right. I mean, the problem is like if our opponent just goes like Sundering Vitae, because they saw 3 different enchantment removal from us in the first game, then we could just insta lose, right? Where if we kill this, our opponent has no threat going.
Yeah. He can, but I mean, there's other stuff too. Like he might just have what's it called, Vines of Astwood, and then we're just actual dead right now. Because he plays it on his turn and kicks it.
Come on, this deck's not running Vines.
Well, that would be a good card to side in against all our Narcolepsy BS.
No, it doesn't even work. They have to have it that turn.
I still
like you want to
still
side in stuff that you can draw later and knock the Narcolepsy off, and Vines doesn't do that.
I still like.
All right.
Yeah, I still like getting a land right now, just because it gives us an option to hit a land and actually start really progressing our.
Yeah, I do like that part. All right, I'm on board.
Do you want to get the island or the?
Because this puts us 1 land away, right? Let's see.
We have another.
We have another
in the deck.
Narcolepsy, so I guess we just get the island. Because this does put us 1 land away, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So
Yes.
yeah, that is big. All right, well, there's Sunarine Vitae. Yeah, but we are still one closer.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the risk that we took. I think it's okay, though.
Yeah.
Because if we do hit the land, then we should be pretty well set. Yeah. Yeah. Did
There
it.
we go. So are we getting back Truth?
I think it was just get back Truth. Truth can't get killed from Spite Bellows. Truth can block Spite Bellows.
It's like a guarantee that we get to at least interact with his card in some way.
Exactly. Also, Alloy Mirror and Gnarlid Pack,
Yeah.
like what do those actually do? So,
Alloy Mirror lets us play Arrest, potentially.
oh, that's a good point. Oh, well. I like this better. And I guess I just block with Artisan, right? I guess I could just block with Algae Gorille and just challenge our opponent to have something.
I kind of like that better, to be honest.
I mean, they don't need much. They need any burn spell, pretty much.
Yeah, I think Artisan of Kozilek is like a pretty big issue for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a 2-turn clock that annihilates away lands that are, basically take away outs from our opponent. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to block with Algae Gorille. Plus, where is Algae Gorille? Like, what's the long-term plan with Algae Gorille? It's going to be like a 2-2.
I think there's a pretty good shot that he just leaves it back on defense anyways and goes for the block shoot.
Would we allow that?
If he doesn't have a way to...
Dragon Soul Knight kills us.
Now we kind of have to, because we have to take him off of Domain, right?
But we can't.
Can we not?
No. 2, 4, 5. He can sack any 2 of these lands and just kill us. So we need to find a removal spell once again. Huh.
Well, I say we attack with both and see if he doesn't know how Spite Bellows works. Because if he goes to just eat the Gario with Dragon Soul Knight...
Well, he can't pump his Dragon Soul Knight right now. Right?
Oh, never mind. He'll still have a target for Spite Bellows. Never mind. I didn't think this through.
Yeah. All right. Onward.
Yeah, that sucks. It was just a big bummer that he had the Vitae that one turn. Otherwise, I think we're in quasi decent shape. I wonder if we should have gotten the Alloy Mirror. I wonder if that would have been better.
It's interesting. Oh!
Did he take himself off of...
Oh, no, yeah, but we can't kill our own Artisan. So he's just going to use the Artisan to finish off the thing to finish off the Artisan.
Well, that's okay, though. Is he off of...
No. Oh, he is actually off a domain.
He's off a domain. Blue, green, red.
He is off a domain. Sick.
Yeah. I think we're okay.
Yeah, he needs black or white mana here.
What's going on here?
Oh, he's basic land, so he's basically showing us.
Yeah,
you will not get a concession out of me. Yeah, he sacked wrong. I was really surprised when he sacked the Carnarian, but I actually thought he still had domain. What did he reveal? Plains? Yeah.
What a weird line. I mean, I guess it's like he's like showing off or something, but I mean, like, we could have something else, we were only in combat.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to tap out a bunch of mana, too, to just put the fear in this guy. Tap all my mana. Suck it.
Oh, that sucks.
All right. Well, that was a good, hard-fought game. We got another one to go here.
We're out of the running for prizes. Now it's just all for the pride.
No, that was game 2, man. Calm yourself.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was... Oh, I thought that was for the match.
Come on, man.
Did we win?
Try to keep up.
I thought we lost game 1 to the Savage Twister.
No, we won that game.
Really?
You're an idiot.
God. Wow. God, it just felt...
Really?
It just felt like you lose every time you...
Yeah, every time you get 2 for 1 of Savage Twister, you usually do win. It's just our opponent decided to play an Etch Oracle on 3.
Oh, that's right. That's what happened. It just, like, I remember, like, thinking there was no way we could win that game, and then that happened.
That's right. That's right.
That makes sense.
All right. Well,
Rep Mana Leak, man. Come on, it's a free roll.
we're all the way on, we're on our way to natural domain here. Might just get there.
I still like playing Kathy first.
Really?
Because we don't have a what's the 4-drop that we're trying to hit?
Oh yeah, we've only got a good 5. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. This way we just get, one extra swing in.
Totally.
I mean, we can draw a 4-drop, but until we do, I think this is better.
Boo.
I'm not that bummed actually. Vitae on Kathy is a lot less bad than Vitae on one of our removal spells.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I'm actually slightly relieved to see it.
Like on Etched Monstrosity,
for
example.
That's the example I was thinking of as well.
I forgot that that's a thing.
Yeah, we don't have white mana, so this is just going to be huge. But this is why I first picked it, just because it's absolutely just massive.
Yeah. It's a relic without any rust on it.
That's right, buddy. Ready to rumble. Yeah, we're green mana away from Bestial Menace. We're a ways off from Artisan still, but we've got 2 live removal spells and a 5/5, so it's hard to complain. A Plains would be nice, but
that Vitae seemed a little.
What the?
Keep an eye on our opponent's clock too. That's a factor.
Oh crap! They're at 4 minutes. You're right. So they just played Ghostly Changeling.
Yeah, and I honestly, given that the clock is such a factor in this game, I don't even know if we attack here.
I'm just going to start battling.
You think so?
I do.
What's our follow-up?
Nothing.
Oh, then we're just...
We have 2 removal spells available.
Yeah. Only one of them we can play at instant speed if we're not planning on narcoing anything right now, right?
No, we're just going to ship the turn back.
All right.
What are they supposed to do? Start attacking us, and we get to hit back with Etched Monstrosity? We're ahead in the race. I don't know. I mean, they still got 4.5 minutes. I just don't think we're at the point where, we can just, go into full clock mode here.
So we're gonna nameless that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's probably just gonna pump it. So we nameless that crunch. Hopefully we hit green. Wrecking Ball. I wonder if we just narcolepsy the Ghostly Changeling here.
Yeah, probably. So we still get to keep Wrecking Ball up?
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing provides quite a bit of pressure. All right, well, there's a color our opponent didn't have a minute ago. But
How much can he twist for next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. He can.
The full amount, kiddo.
He can get it twisted.
Oh yeah. I think that's fine for us, though, right? I mean,
I think so.
Just reset the whole board, and given the clock and the fact that we've got another removal spell and all of our high-end heat.
Yeah.
I think
we could Wrecking Ball his land. Take him off a red.
Yeah, I think that's a little aggro, don't you?
Probably so.
I like that you thought of the option. It is pretty sweet to do it. So we wrecking ball that land 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 1 mana away from Crusher. We take him off of 2 mana and a color.
He gets to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going up to 6, but it's the color that's the.
What did they return?
He returned a forest.
Yeah, returned a forest.
So yeah, I mean the thing is like if he plays something really nasty,
we can wrecking ball that.
Yeah, the only thing is if it's like Etched Oracle, but I actually don't know if he has time to screw around with like.
He does. 3 minutes is forever. I kind of actually like wrecking balling this land here, because Etched Oracle only has 3 colors, right? So
yeah. Yeah, I think
kind of
it
down
does,
for it.
It does slow him down a significant amount. We're on 7 lands, right?
Yeah, we're at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell with it. We're doing it.
I mean, we can go into defensive mode if we have to.
Yeah, totally. Also, we could just draw a land and slam Crusher. Or draw Plains and make a 10/10 with Infinite.
I wouldn't mind rattling off 2 lands in a row.
Yes. Agree. Goyf. All right, well.
How big is that?
It's a 5/6 because we killed his land.
Oh, God. We didn't think about this.
No. I didn't do the Goyf math somehow. All right, he's not attacking, and there's a land. So we just play this thing.
God, I hope he double blocks, annihilates, and then we hit a land off the top to... I don't know if you've ever been in the... I remember in Rise of the Eldrazi, the feeling that you had after they... Oh.
Let's see,
After
so
they...
1, 2, 3, 4. You can Wrath for 4... or for 5, excuse me, which kills the Nest Invader and the Etched Monstrosity and gets 5 damage in on the Crusher. But we would just snap block the Tarmogoyf if that's what he does.
He would probably do it post-combat. Anyways.
I'm saying, yeah, you're right. I'm saying, like, so if he does attack, we can go ahead and block here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because he's definitely Savage Twisterine.
Yeah, because even if we don't hit a land, we've got a good follow-up in Bestial Menace.
Exactly. We have a sweet follow-up no matter what, and if we hit an untapped land, we have the nut follow-up. Wait, what is this?
What is this noise?
Oh, he Fiery Falled it. All right, so we just get a straight up 2-for-1 then. And we still have our Etched Monstrosity. That's even better, arguably. Woohoo!
Well, we don't have 4, do we? Oh, yes, we do.
We do.
Etched Oracle might even be better than Bestial Menace.
I think so, too.
Especially because, if he is trying to set up for Fire or Savage Twister, this just
because
really
he just chump blocked there.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll do this.
I think he's pretty time screwed, anyways. Though, like
he's at a minute and a half now, so yeah, he's definitely under the gun. Okay, yeah, you did it. So I'm thinking about just cracking this Etched Oracle now.
Yeah, because I think his plan is just to block Zach anyways.
Yeah.
And this.
Well, Ben, we do get to attack with a whole other creature if we do it that way. But I think hitting a land here for Kozilek and being able to actually do it is pretty good. All right, there's Burst Lightning, and there's Fiery Fall. So I'll just attack here.
I guess we
our
could
opponent just doesn't have any outs at this point, I don't think.
We could have main phased it in case he that way he has to sack.
But then I can't cast Artisan. Oh, main phased what? Burst Lightning?
No, main phased Artisan. To get back Crusher. That way, just in case if his out was to get a mana leak for that situation, he has to sack pre-combat.
Okay, well he didn't even. Yeah, but remember, he gets his trigger anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Boom!
The boys are back in town.
Wow, look at this. Yes. Truth sitting comfortably on the bench. Just no need for you today, sir.
Didn't even have to get out the swamp.
Even
What is this?
The biggest twister doesn't kill either. Spite Bellows also does not kill either.
Dude, Annihilator 4 on the stack.
I need to kill it, right? I think I just Fiery Fall it. And then we just kill him. Did it.
We should have gone Gariel.
We didn't have enough mana.
No, if we kicked Burst Lightning, we did.
I wanted to save that to go to the dome.
Oh, that makes sense.
That was sick. Wasn't that sweet?
I did that before once to our buddy Anthony Alvarado at the shop, but
Antoine Avocado.
So we were playing Rise. We were playing Rise of the Eldrazi draft, and he's like, "Well, I guess I got to do it." And Annihilator 2 goes on the stack. He blocks and then smite Ulubog's Crusher. Then I just played a land and cast Artisan of Kozilek. And he's like, just immediately just scooped all his cards.
Just completely dejected. That was sweet. There's people telling us to cycle for planes when we're about to do Annihilator.
A cycle for planes.
Yeah,
and,
it does win. It does win as well, but
we did have options. Just how well we drafted our deck.
Yeah, beautiful deck. Went right over the top of a better 5-color deck. Now we're going to face a normal deck and just smash it. Unless, of course, they play anything with the word flying on it, whether it's an equipment or a creature, and then we're just dead. Can never beat it.
That's what he gets for rare drafting Tarmogoyf and passing us Algigariel.
No, Clayton, the third time. This last time it was because they wanted to trade with my Etched Oracle. Etched Monstrosity, I mean. If they would have sacked it, then they wouldn't have been able to trade. So the last one actually makes sense. The first two agree. By the way, that was the poster game for Etched Monstrosity, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was also a good indicator. Like, he used that Sundering Vitae early, and it would have been so much better for him to wait. Like,
totally.
Kathy would have been outclassed in a couple of turns, and like, it's just one of those, situations where you really have to think about whether or not it's worth it.
The thing is, I don't think Kathy actually gets outclassed in a couple of turns.
Maybe not with his particular. I don't know what his particular hand is, but like.
Well, no, but we saw what he played. He played a 2/2, whatever it was, and then the Ghostly Changeling. It was a Nest Invader into Ghostly Changeling. So I think.
I mean, to me, that's outclassed. You can just like pump the thing once and trade with it, right?
Okay,
like,
sure.
Vitae's got some pretty sick targets in our deck, and he knows about them. Like, we played them all.
No, I know. Look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying my opponent might have looked at their hand and said, I'm going to take like 6 or 9 or whatever, off of that thing. All right, what do you think about... Well, we're going to cycle this Fiery Fall, right? That's just a foregone conclusion. And I suppose we need to get red.
Yes. The question is whether or not we want to wait a turn and get Gariel down before we do all this, right?
That is a very good point, especially with Culling Deus out. Like, go for it, buddy.
Yeah, because I mean, next turn
we
can just
I hate missing land drops, but I love getting the Truth down ASAP. Turn 3, Truth.
This leads to some sick stuff where, like, next turn if we rattle off a land, we can just go Dread Drone and then sack Eldrazi Spawn token to play Dismember. Like. That's pretty nasty.
Actually, it's turn 4 Truth, but whatever.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm totally on board. We have to get red, though, because we have 2 red spells in our hand and only 1 black.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that if there's any land off the top, because we have Alloy Mirror, gets us that sequence. Except for that one.
Except for that one.
Yeah.
The awkwardest possible.
All
right, well... I do want to get red here, I think, right?
Yes.
I'm going to get red. And then I was thinking about just tribal flamesing the scavenger drake here. Like he's going to get to culling deus it, but whatever.
Yeah.
We could even we could tribal flames that, and then we could dismember the conclave phalanx, which means that he doesn't get to use culling deus on it, and then also gets us in for damage, 3 damage this turn. It's a little aggro though.
And that leaves us with 1 removal spell. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't like that as much because I think that this Galriel is just going to overpower this phalanx at some point pretty soon anyway.
Yeah, I do like